And welcome to this handy Top Gear chart, which features all the cars currently made by TVR. You got the T350C, T350T, T440R, Typhon, Tuscan and Temora. And I've no idea which one is which. They're all exactly the same. They are! They're identical, they're all plastic shouty things. However, I was driving a new type of TVR the other day and I thought, this feels a little bit different. So, I brought it down to our track to see what's what. Like all TVRs, this new Sagaris has insane styling. It appears to have been designed by a lunatic and then hit with an axe. And like all TVRs, you can't just jump in it and go for a drive. I mean, look at this for a starting procedure. It's like firing up the Starship Enterprise. Those are the Dylidian crystals being warmed. And would you like to guess where the door handle is? No, you're quite wrong. It's that little button there, and the radio is completely unfathomable, and the ashtray is inaccessible, and according to the speedometer, the top speed is 20. Oh, no, it isn't. It's got a 4-litre engine under the bonnet, which produces 400 brake horsepower. And it's got a glass fibre body, which weighs about 2 ounces. So, like all TVRs, it goes like stick. 0 to 60 is dealt with in a staggering 3.8 seconds. And flat out, you'll be moving at 3 miles a minute. That's 180 miles an hour. The whole car is tingling and vibrating. It feels like the engine is trying to escape. There really is a lot of power, especially when you remember that this car costs less than £50,000. Mind you, you don't get much in the way of luxury, or toys, or safety equipment. There's no traction control, and there are no anti-lock brakes. There's no airbag either. TVR's argument has always been, well, don't crash then. Every single TVR I have ever driven in the last 20 years has been terrifying. What makes this one so special is that it isn't. Now, to find out, obviously, we have to hand it over to our tame racing driver. Some say that he lives in a tree and that his sweat can be used to clean precious metals. All we know is that he's called the Stig. Okay, away he goes, and look at those stupid sideways exhausts there. This car really does think it's bonkers, but can it do a bonkers lap? First corner, drifting nicely through there, and really quite sideways on the way out. Stig still into his prog rock. Emerson, Lake and Palmer this week. Chicago looking a lot neater there. Yeah, he's kept the tail in check, but now it's the real test. It's the Hammerhead. A bit hairy under the braking. He's got it very sideways now. This really is a raw meat car, which, funnily enough, is Stig's favourite food. Okay, we're coming up to the follow-through. Will he lift? Will he? Not even slightly. This is going to be a fast lap. 2 more corners to go. Should say this car rides incredibly well, which is useful if the Stig's going to do that. Okay, round Gambon, very sideways, and across the line. Yes. Anybody want to hazard a guess? You want to hazard a guess? How quick, do you reckon?
124.
124? So this sort of area here? You're exactly right, it's 124.6. And that is the fastest That's the fastest kind of normal car, sub-supercar. It's faster than a 575, it's faster than an Evo FQ. It's just below the Koenigsegg's and the Zondas and so on. That is really, really quick car. I don't think even the Mercedes 55 would keep up with that.